Welcome back to another video. I'm kind of calling it my Starlight video because I've been inspired by the new parade in Disney World, the Starlight Parade, and it's, shall we say, around 10 o'clock Sunday night, and nearly all the lights are on in the gardens, so I thought I'd call it Starlight Sunday. And well, let's see what we've got, shall we? So down the left, as you can see here, we've got one of the lights, and then we've got a wall light on the left hand side there, and then we've got the main light, which from this angle looks like a bush, but it's actually the side of the shed wall. And then we've got with a sort of an orange glow around it, we've got a light there which changes colour. Sorry, not changes colour, changes pattern. And we've also got, as we move around, we've got one that does change colour, and then we've got one off in the distance, which I'll take you to in a few seconds, which is an obelisk that lights up and that changes patterns. And then we've got a pattern changing one down here, which is called a firework, but doesn't really move fast enough, I suppose. And then here we've got the light obelisk, and of course underneath one of the photonias, which is it's moving, but it's not actually. It's like on digital things look like they're moving and they're not. And it's a pure white glow in real life, but it does look a bit blue on camera. So what I'll do is I'll stand up, and you'll have to bear with me because we have a lot of lights that come on, because we have cats and we have all sorts of wildlife that come into the garden, so they will trigger the lights, and you might be able to see my shadows as we go around. So let's have a little wander up the long border, and I'll see what I can show you. So we've got some plants, and in amongst the planting we have backlights. We've got this one here, which is based on snowdrops. And we've got the long border, and then that brings us round to the obelisk, and then as we move further around, we've got the glow ball. We've got some additional lighting, and of course what I said before was what looked like a bush is actually this, which what I did was we painted the shed, and then we put in on the trellis, I put on the lights, as you can see there, and then planted some clematis over the top, so that at night it's lit up like that, and then when it all flowers and it all comes through, it adds this lovely effect that looks like I've twined in the lights, when actually I put the lights on first. And then we've got this obelisk here, which does change pattern every now and again. And then we've got some ground lighting, so we've got one there, we've got another one just here, we've got a fence panel light, and of course we've got security lights. So I will just bring you back a little more, and you can see my shadow. We've got one of the night lights there. I'll say thanks for watching. If you like this little video, please like, subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, comment, share, I don't expect you'll see my shadow again in the next video, but obviously you'll hear me again in the next video. And I'll say thanks for watching and good night for now.